Hey folks, this is BestInSlot, and in tonight's episode of Jurassic World Evolution Mod Spotlights, we're going to take a dinosaur from Jurassic World Dominion and bring it into Jurassic World Evolution in what is one of the cooler mods I've seen in quite a while. Made by Suchomimus65, this is the Mystery Dominion theropod. Now I'm going to bring up a picture right here, minor spoilers for Dominion, but it's not much. And this is a picture taken on set in Malta when Dominion was back filming there before COVID properly kicked off anyway. And this dromasaurid looking head seems to be a Deinonychus. At least the skull shape resembles a Deinonychus. I know it looks raptor-esque in some ways, especially with the colouring. It's got that tiger raptor kind of skin, but it's not really what a Velociraptor would have looked like, and it's not what the Jurassic World raptors look like, more importantly. There's also a second image I'm going to show you very quickly as well, where you see a second skin, which oddly enough resembles the female Velociraptor from Jurassic Park 3. So it's very interesting that these two dinosaurs seem to have skins taken from past dinosaurs in the franchise, even though it appears to be a whole new theropod. Now, we don't know for sure what this theropod is, but people are suggesting it's a Deinonychus based on the head shape and stuff like that. Either way, it seems these theropods are going to be released into Malta somehow. Maybe they're being sold on the black market, maybe they're being engineered there, maybe there's a facility there. We have no way of knowing. But in celebration, I've replaced all my paths with sandstone, and I've put sand down everywhere just to make it look a little bit more like Malta, which is a lovely place that I've been a few times and actually really enjoy as well. So Suchomimus65 took that maquette, that statue, that puppet off that Deinonychus, inverted commas, and made it into an in-game dinosaur, including with an icon. I love it when people do icons. Let's check it out. So this mod will of course replace your tadpole Deinonychus, but let's stop that right there and zoom in and take a look at this bad boy. So you can already see the sort of similarities between this and the Jurassic Park 2 raptors with the sort of the banding on the back and stuff like that. It's still got the sort of remnants of the original Deinonychus skin going on there as well, but the head has changed and obviously the whole model has changed drastically. Now, I believe this skin has changed more than the others. Like, the head has been changed to have the striping to resemble the one we have in the images from the set. The face has got the sort of the white patch on the lower jaw. The eyes have been made orange, and the top of the head has that brown orangey colour, very, very similar off the set photos. Now, unfortunately, the white one that we see in the second image didn't make it into this mod, because it's quite difficult to do that kind of thing, but it looks very cool with this marbled scarring sort of effect. Hopefully we can see that in the near future. But that doesn't mean the other Deinonychuses have been, Deinonychopods, have been neglected. So whilst they have their old skin, all of the Deinonychus will now turn into a ghost. There it is. We'll get the new model. So if you wanted a Deinonychus that looks a little bit more like a Deinonychus, you should download this mod, basically. It will be a net upgrade for you. It gets rid of the tadpole effect, and it retains the old skins. There's basically literally no reason not to use it if you don't like the tadpole effect. Me, I quite like my little tadpoles, but if you're in the mood for something more like a Jurassic Park equivalent of a Deinonychus, a dinosaur a lot of people have wanted in the series for a very long time, then this is a pretty good bet. Either way, Deinonychus, straight from Dominion, straight from Malta. Very cool. Works perfectly well with the skin. Actually looks, the legs are going a little bit crazy every now and again. It's got a hell of a booty movement, doesn't it? Jesus. Shake that thing. Right, I'm going to pop out all the others and we'll continue talking. This is kind of a fusion episode, because not only are we discussing the mod itself, which, you know, there's not that much else to show on it. Where's my cool one? Cool one? What have you got there? Is my cool one. Dino one. Yeah, that looks great. The head is fantastic. It really does match the one in the screen. I'd say the dark bits, the striping could maybe be a little bit more prominent, but the eyes are right. The colouring, generally speaking, is right. It's got the white lower jaw. It's probably not quite as thick as the one in screen. The images we have from Malta, that the head of the dino is very, very chunky. So maybe it needs to be chunkified, but I love it. Like, it's this weird blend between the original Deinonychus skin, which you can see here at the bottom, and then this new Jurassic Park 2-esque raptor striping. My mouse keeps going crazy. Apologies. Right, so they're all popping out. Obviously, we're going to release them into Malta, because they're in Malta. They're not going to stay in some cage somewhere. They're gonna eat. They don't want to be fed. They want to hunt. So let's go ahead and turn that off. Let's go ahead and turn these off, i.e. destroy them. Let's go ahead and turn combat on super high. It's already on maximum, because I know what I'm doing. And let's get some dinosaurs eaten. So like I say, yeah, the idea is to kind of do a fusion, because I did not cover this news for Dominion when it landed. I actually only found out about this stuff with the Deinonychus because of the video, because of the mod, I should say. I literally had no idea it was a thing. Somehow that piece of news just completely lost me. I just never noticed somehow. So I'm really glad that I've had this brand new piece of information. Now I really want to talk about it. Let's open the capture mode, make it nice and dramatic, like it's a film, you know, pretend I'm Colin Trevorrow. Okay, I need about 10% more terror from you, George. Not bad, George. Ring it up again. This is the martini shot, or something. I can't remember what it's called. Like, the last shot of the day on a film set has a name, and it's like martini shot, or vodka shot, or hallucinogen shot, or something. Alright, Terry, your turn up. Roll around in the sand a bit for me there, buddy. We're going to bring the puppet in. The puppet here is actually a dude in a in a green man suit. That's amazing. Clarissa, you're next on set, girl. Let's get those martinis earned. I don't know what I'm doing. Lovely stuff. So, I want to talk a little bit whilst we watch our dynamic. Actually, I want to find the OG. There's number one, right? We're going to follow you around. Oh, you've already killed someone. I'm going to follow you around for a little bit, buddy. I do want to talk a little bit about what this means for the film, or what's going on with the film. I.e., I want to stretch my video out to 10 minutes. Forgive me. It does make a big difference, and I do have to try to make a living. Also, I want to say, I'm putting this at the end of the video, right, so I don't appear to be a baddie. Today's my birthday, so I don't want to drag this on for too long, because I do have stuff to pretend to do. I actually turned 30 today, which is terrifying in many ways, but for so long, lovely. I mean, that's cool. We could see that in the film. We could see something looking very similar to that. Anyways, people, like, 30 is the classic number that in TV programs and in films, people freak out when they're 30. My mind always goes to Joey in Friends, and everyone turns 30, he's going, why, God, why? We're so old! And, you know, complaining about it. And I've got to say, it hasn't really resonated with me that way, because I don't care, I guess. But it does put some things into a little bit of perspective, including things on YouTube, you know, what we want to do in the future, where we want the channel to go, all that kind of malarkey. And I think I'm going to use this for my own game. Because it's my birthday, everyone should like the video. I'm just saying, that would be appreciated. I've brought you many deaths. Which reminds me of a song. There's a song, I actually don't remember the full title, but by Say Anything, he says all he wants is death for his birthday. So there you go. That's because he loves a girl and she doesn't love him back. It's all very depressing. Right, yeah. Anyways, let's watch. Anyways, yes, Deinonychus in Malta. Very exciting. Oh. I mean, again, we've got like a high street, we've got the sand, we've got the sandstone pathing. It's probably not a million miles away from what we'll see in the film in some ways. Hopefully we do get that. I love the idea of Deinonychus breaking out in like a tour. Malta is very tourist heavy in a lot of the towns. I love the idea of there being like rogue dinosaurs just causing absolute havoc. I know people are split on the San Diego scene in the Lost World Jurassic Park. I always really liked it, because it was such a new environment that we'd never seen for the dinosaurs before, and haven't seen since. I know we've been off the mainland, but we haven't had such balls out destruction on like a major city or anything like we got in San Diego. I really liked it. Also, I really like Ian Malcolm's pointy elfies at the end, so there's lots of things to look forward to there. I think I'd like to see that kind of thing again. I'd like to see these dinos charging around the city, pulling people into dark alleyways, or, you know, hunting at night and crashing through stalls, and I don't know, just havoc. Do something to show that this dinosaur, this genetic power is out there all around the world, and it is wrecking people, essentially. You guys know I'm maybe not the biggest fan of the modern Jurassic World films. I've warmed a little bit to Jurassic World. Not yet Fallen Kingdom, I'm going to rewatch it. This dino has no chill, by the way. It's just murdering people one after another. Absolutely no chill. I kind of want to get, like, slow motion on. So if I'm not going to get the films that I probably deeply want as a fan of the franchise, what I would like at least is just some horror. Essentially some chaos and some action and some dinosaurs eating people. Yeah? Yeah, anyways, the mod is great. Big shout out to Supermimer65. It's really, really cool. You can check it out at the link down below in the description. I will link that for you. If you've got the game on PC, no reason not to give this a go if you are a bigger fan of this Deinonychus. There is literally no reason not to change it over, because it even comes with a new icon. You basically just get an improved version of Deinonychus. Why not? Okay, plus I can put this in my canon pack, if I ever do one. Right, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. I might end up taking the weekend off. We'll have to wait and see. Depends how tonight goes, I suppose. But I really hope you all have a fantastic time. Much love to you all, as always. If you did enjoy this video, or you want to be nice to me, it can be my present. Thank you. Sorry, I have to use it for good somehow. I don't do anything for my birthday usually, so this is what I'm doing with it from now on. I'd really appreciate a like, and let me know what you think about this down below. Speculate about the Deinonychus roaming around Malta. Very, very cool. Did it break out? Has it been put there on purpose, like in the streets as like a test, to test its combat viability? I don't think we're going to be leaving that behind entirely. We'll have to wait and see. Who knows? Guess we'll find out in 2 bloody years. Thanks for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.